God gave Ezekiel a vision. And that vision in Ezekiel 38 is the valley of dry bones. Within the church, I always heard this as, this is us, right? It's the church, right? We were dead and alone, and then Jesus comes and we form a body, and then Acts happens and we have the Holy Spirit come. Well, the things that Ezekiel sees, Ezekiel is taken, I believe, to Nazi Germany, because he just sees valleys of dry, dead bones. When you see the pictures of the Holocaust and all the valleys of dead bodies, and I were to ask you, can a nation come out of these? Most of you would say no. That's why when God asks Ezekiel, can these bones live? Ezekiel gives an incredible political answer. Because he knows with God, the answer is yes. In his flesh, he sees this, he's going, eh. And he goes, God, you know. And he says to Ezekiel, prophesy to the bones and tell them to live. And he says, I heard a rattling. And the rattling happens, and he sees the bones come up. And then he sees flesh come upon them. And he said, but there was no spirit. So what Ezekiel is literally seeing is out of the bones of the Holocaust, where did the Jewish people who built Israel in 1948 come from? They came out of the Holocaust. So the bones that we would believe could not possibly become a nation is the bones that literally became the nation that Ezekiel prophesied. And it happened really in our day. Right? If you actually look around 1948 when Israel re-becomes a nation, you actually see an explosion of the prophetic books. Right? Before that, you didn't really see any. Then all of a sudden you got Hal Lindsey, and you have all these people suddenly writing, the rapture is about to happen, we're all about to go to heaven, Jesus is about to come back because Israel is back in the land.